Hello and welcome to tonight's stream. Welcome to Soft Life and Sips. I am, of course, we have a blank screen, so hang on a moment. Technical difficulties. What's going on? We're going to say it's the weather. Just hang on one sec. All right, let's try that again. Here's one we prepared earlier. Oh my God, sorry. My phone totally disconnected from the whole situation. Now I've got a feeling it's still not working, so just hang on one more second. There we go. Whoa! Oh gosh. All right. There we go. Gosh, luckily the technical director is in the house. Otherwise, I don't know, we would not be doing this. It's just a casual one tonight. So I hope, I don't know, anyone watching in South Australia, how woolly is the weather today? Whereabouts is everybody like watching from? Do they have like crazy weather? Where my mum lives, part of the jetty like got taken away and broken. All the beaches around here are just bunter, absolute bunter. So the coolest thing that we've got though, we've got a little rain gauge and it's telling us that we had 14.9 mils of rain. And it is cold up here. It is so cold. So we are totally in our pajamas tonight. So oversized hubby's hoodie, pajama pants, Ugg boots. We're on it. We are here for cozy today. So yeah. What about you? Are you keeping cozy? That's what we need to know. No. I've had everyone home sick as well. So my hubby's not well. My kid is not well. As you know, if you're watching YouTube, I didn't put up a new YouTube video last week because a lot happened last week. All good news and positive stuff, but it just left us a bit busy. And well, at the end of the day, this is what this is about, right? This is about real life. So, yeah. So we didn't get anything out there. So that's why we don't even have a topic for tonight. But anyway, you might be wondering what's on the menu. Let's start there, shall we? So on the menu, we are just, again, because real life, we want something that's nice and easy, a little cozy, and quite frankly, I was just using like anything that I had in the freezer because I did not want to go up the street to the butcher or anything today because quite frankly, I didn't want to get blown away. So we are having burgers tonight, homemade burgers, and I just happen to have burger buns in the freezer as well as burger patties from the butcher from last time whenever we did it. And I'm going to do Connor's favourite of homemade chippies as well. So nice and easy tonight, nice and chill, because that's real life. You don't need me sitting here making, I don't know, big, huge, glorious meals all the time, making it look like that's what I do every day, because it certainly is not. Now, don't be shy. Make sure you jump in the chat, all right? Like, don't be shy. So, should we start with a little life update? I think so. I think so. Well, your girl, as much as you know, she was made redundant. Well, now she's not redundant anymore because she has found employment. So how exciting! And I start that next week, which is all very, very exciting. But alas, I will leave that as that because I definitely want my work life to be a private life, which is the way to go. But it just means now, like, no stress. Well, look, there's always stress, but it means less stress now. So it was, yeah, it's very good. It's very exciting. I'm very happy. All right, so I've got my little potatoes. I've got pot of water here in the back. Nice and easy. I'm actually using the steamer function, all right? So water down the bottom, steamer. You don't have to, you could boil them. Now what we're going to do today though, when we do put them on, is I'm going to set a timer because I always forget and then I always overcook them and then they go mushy. And that's not what we want. Mr. Bodie! Are you going to say hello? Yes, Mr. Bodie. His tail is wagging like you would not believe. He's his little head. He's a good boy. Yeah, you good boy. He needs his own seat so we can have Bodie cam, doesn't he? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh. Just trying to work out the best way how I'm going to cut. I want to make like decent chippies, but not be like, you know. And I have to check to see if this is actually even going to be enough because they're huge potatoes, but you know, there's still only 2 of them. I do have more if I need more, so it's not like, you know, that's it. But they're also just a little side dish, so a little snacky snack for the burgers anyway, so. They're not the hero of the dish, as Gordon Ramsay would say. Oh, shit. Ah! All right. Look at these, like big, like steak ones. How good. I haven't turned this on yet, so I want to get all of them in there first before I turn it on. Bodie. Pretty sure he's just like seeing if I'm going to drop something, to be honest. I do have a little bit of music here in the background. Because if you don't have music on in the kitchen while you're cooking, what is the point? Yeah, you got to dance. Well, I do anyway. It's more fun. It's more fun. Oh, shit. I have a super big paranoia of these knives. Like, these are like knives that we bought when we moved in here, and they are so fucking sharp. Can't even actually deal. Like, they're the type that'll slice off your finger like you wouldn't believe. Oh, my face is so itchy. And the other week, I totally like skipped off part of my finger with that. So, as you can see, I'm quite, well-rounded in the kitchen. If anyone can injure themselves in the kitchen, let me tell you, it is me. Oh my gosh. Actually, I should tell you that story. I nearly broke my nose with a kitchen appliance not that long ago, like as in the last month. Oh dear. So in our house, so I keep a lot of our appliances in our pantry, and it's along a top shelf, and the shelf's it's about that high. It's not overly like too high, but high enough. And I was putting my crock pot away, and by my crock pot I mean my instant pot, so like a pressure cooker type thing. And usually when I put it in there, I store it with the lid upside down in it. And anyway, I've gone to like reach up to put it onto the shelf, and just as I've sort of tipped it onto the shelf, the lid has just come flying down at me, and it's just hit me across this bridge of the nose and just about broke my nose. My God, like it really fucked it up for a while. And then I got like all bruised, black eyes, the whole lot. And everyone likes to have a joke at me as well. Like, how the hell, I don't know. How does that happen? Like, honestly, how does that freaking happen? Oh, sorry, sweetheart. Trying to decide if we want more chippies or not, or if that is enough. Ooh, I don't know. We don't need too many. It's a side. Oh no, I've still got half a bloody potato to go. More chippies! I would love to know if you have like this like go-to meal. Like it's just like quick and easy that everyone loves, so there's no complaints about it. Like, what is that in your house? I would love to know what that is. We always do weekly tacos. But we're also like very, I wouldn't say Australian with our tacos. The old El Paso special, let me tell you. Oi, oi, oi. What are you doing? That's a big fat chip. The Labrador always acts as if he's completely hungry. And he's licking the bin. How delightful. How delightful. Oh, golly gosh. All right. Turning this bad boy on. I'm going to put it on high. I'll lock the lid on. Yeah. All right. Hey, Alexa, please set a timer for 15 minutes. All right, fab. Because if I do not set that timer, I will forget and those things will overcook. And we definitely don't want that. We definitely don't want that. Oh my gosh. So yes, I did miss last week's stream, so apologies. I was not well last night. As I said, it was a good week last week, which was really good. But last week, I actually, on the Monday, I had a job interview. And then, which is the job that I got. Whoop, whoop. And yeah, so he just like took out like heaps of my day. And then I wasn't well last week, which is hence why everybody else is sick. Well, I was just getting over it by then. So I started it, but everyone else has now got it now. Sorry. All right. Do you know what it is? You know what we get to do now? We're going to pour a drink. That's what we're going to do. Sorry, Bodie. He's waiting for his food, but like we're going to wait until we're eating our dinner. Like he has food when we have food, because otherwise it's just a nightmare. I'm not going to have that. I'm going to have this one. My husband's watching. I'm waiting for the comment of, that's fine. Should we? Yeah, we'll have a nice. Well, if we insist, hey? If we insist. I think we need it just to keep cozy today. My God. I really felt like I thought our gate, because we've just had all our fences installed, and I just thought our gate was going to blow away. It was intense, especially the top, because it's got the 2 drop pins down the bottom. And so the top, like, we're going to get a latch for that. We need a latch on it because it is not good. Yeah, because it's really pushing. I thought, whoa, it's going to bust open. But she held it in there, so that's all right. But shit. But overnight we had a clamp on it, and that clamp actually snapped. It was like that blowy. Actually snipped. Snipped. All right, look at this go. Getting warm. In hindsight, I probably should have started that first, but anyway, that's okay. That's okay. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. So do you got your heaters on yet, or what's the deal? I know we do. It's been getting so cold here in the morning. Like, we're being down to like 3 degrees already. It is crazy. So I asked my husband is much more like better with technology than I am. So he's set it up so that a heater can turn on in the morning at like 5 a.m. to like 7 or 9 or so, I don't know, something. So that it takes that bit of a chill off in the morning. Oh no. I think I've got a doggy who might need to go out. Oh no! Do you actually need to go out though? Bodhi. If you want something, he's hungry. Bodhi. Bodhi. There he comes. Come here. You want to see it? Good boy. Oh, yum. Yummy. Watch him drop right here and eat it. That's what he'll do. I feel like we should stack these burgers tonight. Let's see. But that is going to depend on what is in the fridge. Oh, good. Cheese. Yeah. Look at that. I'm going to do lettuce, tomato, cheese. Bit like a Betty's Deluxe, huh? Yeah. Amazing. Oh. Let's get this little bit out here. Off she goes. I think I'm going to go do some food shopping either tomorrow. Actually, I could probably get away with it for one more day. And I will probably push that. Ooh. Yeah, these ones. Okay, little tomatoes. They are, put it this way, they need to be used today. I'm also butchering these, so no judgment. No judgment. Ugh. All right. Oh, man. I'm not good at cutting things straight, as you can see. She's squishy. The whole thing's moving. Oh, ooh. There we go. As I said, these knives are sharp, so the fact that this is not going through that easily, I think that just shows you that this tomato has seen better days. Better days. Let's be honest, the kid is not going to eat tomato, nor will he have lettuce, so he'll have like just a cheeseburger. But I will. Oh, God, why does everything feel so difficult today? There we go, look at that. Just some nice big bits. Right, who else out there's got teenage boys? I mean, look, it could be teenage girls, but my experiences with teenage boys who play online and they yell and they talk really loudly. Like, I can literally hear him word for word in there. Hopefully you guys can't because I got the mic on, but let's see if I have to run over that way and tell him off for yelling. Oh, poor last tomato. That poor last tomato. Actually, that's our other job we've got to do. We're going to turn this oven on because we're going to preheat her, ready to cook these potatoes. Potatoes. This is just par cooking. Just par cooking. Ah, that is keeping me warm tonight. Oh. Oh. What is that? Is that coming off? I have a new level of obsession with anything to do with this house. I'm like, oh my God, what is that? No, that's fine. I'm really excited about this week's YouTube episode. Yes, there will be one. And we're setting up like a pre-new routine for everything. So it'll all still come out on a Friday, which is really, really good. But this week I am going to give you some little tips and tricks about reclaiming your time and energy. And I'm just like, I don't know, I get really passionate about this topic. So I'm really, really excited to bring that to you on Friday. So it'll be a nice little video. These are usually like 10 minutes on the YouTubes. And yeah, oh, the rain is back. Oh gosh. Yeah, so I'm really, really excited about that episode because I want to give you some really handy sort of tips and tricks. And you know me, like I share it via my story and how it worked or what I did for me. So in hopes that it will help and inspire you. So make sure you tune in when we do get that one released, okay? It'll be Friday, probably afternoonish, like 5-ish, 5, 6, depending what I feel like. So this is officially my last week off of, so in total, I've had like a month off, which I'm not mad about. I'm not mad. It's been delightful. But this is the last week, so I'm just really trying to like make, how many millimeters on the rain gauge now? Hang on. This is a really important question that has to be answered right this moment. It is, oh no, 15.2 in the last 24 hours. So this rain gauge is really cool because it's like got this little thing out there and it empties itself as well. So then it, how cool is that? But yes, so we can see everything that's going on. How amazing. Oh, we're current at 0.5, like just now. Oh, I used to really, really, really hate winter. Like I hated it. I don't know, but as you get a bit older, I am, starting to enjoy it a little bit more. Oh, darling. Oh, Bodhi, I think we need Daddy to take you out to the toilet. Daddy, if you're watching, can you please take him out to the toilet? I know. He's coming. I promise. All right. Hang on. Hang on, everybody, hang on. We have to let the dog out, so you just get a blank kitchen. Oh. Oh. There's lightning. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, here. There you go. Oh, so for those playing at home as well, like, yeah, it is raining. For those playing at home as well, so as you know, we have moved into a new build. We've been in here since the very end of February, so early March, and we've just last week our lawn finished getting installed. So happy. So we actually have like fences, lawn, the deck. So the whole backyard's actually pretty much almost done. The rest of it's more our stuff to do, like, you know, plants, garden, all that sort of stuff. But Bodhi has not had a backyard since he's been here, you know, like, and even where he was with the puppy, they didn't really have like a yard for him to play in. So he loves going out there. But we find it really difficult. Oh, can you turn that light on? That's better lighting. We find it really difficult to get him back in. It is just shocking, absolutely shocking. And he doesn't quite understand that it's raining and that he can't just lay out there. Like, he's all for it. He's all like, love it, sitting out there. But yeah, it's been quite the journey with the home. So we like have our sheer curtains as well that's been installed, which I'm so excited about. And hopefully in about a week or two, we'll get our front yard done as well. And then by the end of July, I'll have my roses delivered for planting as well. And that should be all of those plants done. So really, really excited about that. So that's been the adventure of last week. And it's so funny because I just keep going out there and just standing out on the deck and just looking over the grass. Like, it is just, it's incredible. We're so happy with it. I was talking about something before all that happened and I cannot remember, and that is my life. So, you know, if you're watching, remind me. Oh dear. Oh dear. But, oh no, that's where I was going. So this is like technically, yeah, my last week on holidays now. So, not holidays obviously that I was planning, but, you know, I've enjoyed them nonetheless. I've actually had a really, really great time. So, but this week I just really, really want to enjoy it, because I sort of felt like at the beginning of being made redundant, obviously it's a bit of a panic, you know, like, and you're sort of applying for jobs and you're like, shit, how can I make some money and what can I do? And, you know, and I really just filled myself up with, you know, busy work, you know, like trying to, because I was like, oh my God, I have to be busy to be productive, and I have to be productive to like even think about making money, and which is really, you know, like the funny thing in hindsight when I look at it is that is old programming, especially for me. Like, it's really old programming for me, and it's something that I obviously am trying to change and work on, hence soft life, all that sort of stuff. Slow down. Oh, Alexa, stop. Thank you. So yeah, like, so it's really sort of against what, you know, what I'm going through, but like, this is like one of those things, you know, like, you're never perfect at it, right? Like, you've got to, you know, you've got to practice it and be, yeah, you just have to keep going and just keep practicing and just get better at it, right? Like, and that's what this is about. So this week, I'm definitely making sure that I'm just enjoying. Sorry, I'm not even on camera, so you can't. My whole idea is just to enjoy this week, basically, and make the most of having the week off. So, do all those things. Ow. And so just relax, because, you know, the reality is I'm not probably going to get to relax until the end of the year now, in that essence, you know, with work and all that sort of stuff. It's going to be pretty busy to the end of the year, especially new job, learning new things, all those sort of stuff. I can't tell you how cozy I am. I have stolen my jump. Oh God. So now every time we try to get the dog in, he thinks it's a game and he runs away. You running out in the grass? Treaties! Go snacky snacks! I have to bribe the dog with treats. All right, taties are going in. Oh, shit. Someone stuck to the bottom. Hang on. There we go. All right. So let's pop that over there, out of the way. Treaties! All right. You'll need to get out. He's getting a towel off. Yeah, he doesn't quite get that it's wet. If you guys could see him now, he's getting towed off. And again, another thing that he thinks is a game. So he is just... Go on, come say hello. You just got to come around the side. Yeah, you do now. Yeah, he does. He doesn't really. Hi, Daddy. He's not letting me down. Oh, God. Welcome to my world. Oh, dear. All right, beautiful. Gosh, I need to refill my oil thing. So I'm just putting oil in here. These are par cooked. Ta-da! All right, now we want some spices and stuff. Salt and pepper. How easy. What else do I want? What about a little... No, we don't want cayenne pepper today. I reckon a little paprika. A little garlic powder. A little garlic powder. Ooh. A little paprika. A little paprika. Oh, yeah. All right. I'm not worried about being rough with these either, right? Because it sort of ruffles them up a little bit so they roast a little bit nicer. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. It's the most temperamental salt thing in the world. All right, here, here's one I prepared earlier. Now this one, what I like about it is it actually has holes in it. And the idea with the holes is that it's meant to let the air through and get crispier. So we'll see. We will see. Just popping those out here. Oh my gosh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Do you know what I love these, right? These have, they've got little silicone beads. So it means that you put hot stuff in there, it doesn't impact the veg top. How good is that? Was not my idea, cannot take credit, but I love them. Now I'm just trying to, you know, spread these out so they're a nice single layer. Single layer. Oh, broke that one. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, golly gosh, okay. A couple of these are just too close for comfort. Stop it. Okay. How good. Now that's been on the, okay, we're good. Now, gotta remember not to like chuck my head down in there straight up because we always end up, and I want to make sure she's sort of cranked up as well. Fabulous. All right. They're gonna cook. How's you doing, birdie boy? Hey, who gave you that? Excuse me, I beg your pardon. Sir? So we have a couple of doggy toys that are in doggy toy hospital at the moment, but someone has found them and has tried to feed them. So I've got a couple of repairs that I need to do this week, so that is on my agenda as well. And they just have to, some of them are his favourite toys, so I just have to repair them because otherwise I feel bad for him. Puppuccino, He does have at least 2 champagne bottles as well. Up, up. Up, up. We also have a dog who's very obsessed with stealing the oven mitts and the little pot things. He loves them. He loves them. What's the matter? Are you hungry? I don't think it's your food time yet. Oh, it's probably way past your food time, isn't it? Oh, he's just looking at me with his big doe eyes like, oh, make it stop. Feed me, Mum, feed me. We can feed you. All right. Dishwasher, let's just check as we go. Beautiful. Dishwasher is almost empty, so meaning I can pack things as we go. Little rinsey poo. Honest to God, the dishwasher is the one appliance that I could not live without. Like everything else, if I had to have one appliance to survive life with, it would be the goddamn dishwasher. Swear to God. I hate dishes. I hate hand washing dishes. I just hate everything about them. And I just would never, ever, 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 ever want to live without a dishwasher. We had to once. It was awful. It was awful. Oh, awful, Bodhi. It was awful. He sees I've got his bowl. I'll show you what we do. We actually make Bodhi's food. You want to show everyone your food? So he was getting a bit of an upset stomach. So we've gone to now making his food for him. And we think that that's working a little better. So his food is just, so I do a kilo of mince, a cup and a half of rice and about a cup of veg. And that will last him for a week. Looks a little like so. All nice and fresh. And he just loves it. So it's good. Just good. Sometimes, you know, I feel the need to give him a little more. As you know, he's a growing puppy. He's a growing puppy. I make sure I cook like the rice as well. Gets cooked in bone, like beef broth. This is beef mince this week. The other week he had chicken mince. Just depends what's on special. And then cook it all up and he just loves it. He has that twice a day and then he has bickies once a day. So at least for just a little bit longer until he's just a little bit older. He's not quite 6 months yet, so almost, but not quite. Oh, he was so hungry. Bless him. Bless him. I honestly think he's like the cutest thing on the planet. I'm obsessed with him. So if you had a week off, tell me, what would you do if you had a week off? I would love to know. Pop it in the comments. What would you do if you had a week off and didn't have to, you could just do whatever you pleased? What would you choose? I'm thinking, what am I thinking? Probably going to do a little bit of cooking. Like I think tomorrow, been doing a little tidying, you know, like I get this thing, like whenever anything in life changes, so if I'm starting a new job or anything like that, it's like this nesting thing and I've got to go like clean everything to make sure everything's organized, ready for me to like go to work. So I will do some cleaning and tidying and make sure everything is spick and span, ready before we go back to work. But I feel like tomorrow I might do some cooking. I'm vibing some cooking. I'm thinking I'm going to make some bread and I've got to try. So when I plan my meals out for the week, so yeah, the boys have like a little bit of input. I'm trying to read the comment and I don't know the language. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. So I was thinking, so the boys have an input. I use ChatGPT to help me with recipes because I'm that way inclined, as well as my shopping list, which I love. You know, reduce the mental load wherever you can. And but what I've been doing lately is trying to do like a dessert of the week. We don't usually eat dessert, but I'm finding like I just want to make like a little, once a week, do a cute little dessert. And then I also do a treat of the week. So like if I'm going to make biscuits or muffins or something like that. So this week we are doing cinnamon scrolls. So gluten-free cinnamon scrolls, you know, before everyone gets too excited. So I'm really excited about trying that because I see them all the time, especially, you know, like on TikTok, and, you know, all the Americans are getting all into it. And I was like, they look so good. So I'm going to try a gluten-free one. So I'm excited. So I may do that tomorrow if I feel so enthused or inspired. That might be tomorrow's show, I reckon. And then Wednesday I'll probably go shopping, I think, food shopping. So yeah, a bit of bread, a bit of baking tomorrow. That's the plan. That's the plan. We'll see how we go. See how we wake up and how we feel. You know, with on that sort of side of things there. Chippies are cooking away. I do actually have them up nice and high today so that they're like cooking good. Oh, and just if you were wanting to know, 15.7 millimeters on the gauge just for today. How crazy. Just for today. I love it. I love it. Oh, now what I want to see, I don't know what this ratio looks like, if there is enough Pepsi to have another drink or not. So we'll pour Pepsi first. And then, oh yeah, there is. Look at that. Perfect. Then we'll top with, but nobody wants to leave the house at the moment. So, excuse me, baby. Excuse me, baby. He is not excused. I'm excused, apparently. He is not excused. So we started this tradition ages ago. So it's cocktail of the month, all right? So on a Friday night, cocktail of the month. And where this started was both my hubby and I worked from home and thought, you know, like you still want to have some rituals to really, you know, define the end of your work day, you know, especially when you're at home. So you want to be able to define the end of the sort of the work day, right? So we did Friday night cocktail night. And so at the end of it on Friday night, once we knock off from work, we would do cocktails. At the time as well, we were also saving, you know, trying to put more money away for the deposit for the house and do all those things. So we would come up with a cocktail of the month. We would buy those ingredients because I love a good cocktail, love going out for a cocktail. And But this was a great way to not go and spend like $25 per cocktail. And, you know, like, and buying the ingredients, it does actually work out much cheaper than what it would be to just buy these cocktails individually. So that's what we did. And we would come up with a different recipe every month. And so we've brought it back now. So, but now what we've done, I like it when we have our own traditions. And then what we've done is we're incorporating it with one of my husband's childhood traditions, which was with his family on a Friday night. What they would do, they would play, so this would be with his granddad and his Gigi and his mum. They would play darts on a Friday night and do cheese and crackers and fruits. And so we have like implemented that in our, so now we do our Friday night cocktail night, but then we also do that along, we sort of do it similar, but a little different, where we do more of a charcuterie on a Friday with some different cheeses, cheese and crackers, and play darts. And so now we do that with Connor and obviously with hubby, and he's very good at darts. The rest of us, not so much. So yeah, it's just like this really cute little tradition that we've started. So hence the Sailor Jerry is there in the fridge, because we did one. It was like this vanilla one with the Galliano as well. It was so nice. But we did have a little, not we, me, had a little mishap on Friday. So, oh shit. See, this is my world. This is what actually happens. I'm klutzy. I'm like all the things, like literally all things. Like, oh, it's crazy. But so on Friday, I had my cocktail. I've got my cocktail shaker, and I'm shaking this thing along, and I'm shaking this cocktail, shaking it on. Go to sort of put it down. Go to sort of open it, but at the same time I open it, it explodes open, like, and it fucking goes everywhere. I'm still trying to get it out of my watch, for the record. It's all over the bench. It's all in my hair. It's all over, all over me. It literally fucking exploded. I could not believe it. Actually, I can believe it, because it is something that's very, you know, it's something that would happen in my world all the time. So yeah, that is the Adventures of Friday Night Cocktail Night. Buddy, are you trying to destroy your bed? Oh, you are you? That must be exciting. You know how your dogs can have like all the toys in the world, but they decide that they want to use their like bed or something just as a toy? It is like, oh my God, just stop it. What are you doing? What he does is he's got this bed and it sort of folds up the sides, and he tries to get in at the seams, and he pulls the inside out and then runs it all around the house. Not sure why. I don't know what he thinks he's going to do out of that, but here we are. Here we are. I'm sorry, I feel like I need to turn this up. I don't think you guys can hear it, but I can. So that's... Does anyone else listen to music in the kitchen? Like, is that a thing? Or like, I just love it. Anytime I'm in here and I'm like baking up a storm, I'm just like, put some music on, jamming along, having the greatest time. I never ever thought I would hear myself say that, but the kitchen actually became my like happy place. From someone who couldn't cook, that's just weird. So, having a moment, having a jam. And I listen to the most like silly music that you would not believe. Oh dear. Oh my gosh. Bodhi. Just gonna open, just woo, steam. Oh yeah. Ow, 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 ow. We're just gonna pull that out for a sec. Beautiful. Sunshine when she's gone. All right. You definitely do not need me or want me singing on this stream. Note to self. Oh dear. I feel like I did not put enough oil on here. So, do you know what I'm really, really excited about? Friday night. And just like that, the new season comes out. I'm so excited. I'm so here for it. It's going to be after darts on Fridays, after home darts and cocktails. I'm going to jump into bed, put the telly on, and I'm going to watch, and just like that. Sunshine, she's gone. Oh, what do we say? You know, singing on stream. I can't help it. These look so good. Just need patience sometimes. I just need more patience. Are you hoping I drop some Bobbity Bodie Boy, huh? I'm sorry, anytime it's the joys of a galley style kitchen, right? My back is always to you. When I turn around to go to the oven. Oh, yes. All right. Back in she goes. Had a little flip around. She's doing good. She's doing good. Obviously, the patties don't need that long to cook. Got my buns. I couldn't even tell you what type of patties these are or when they were purchased. Oh. So all I know is I want to squish these down as much as I can. I want to try and go sort of bigger, but thinner. Mm. What are we? We're listening to Dusty Springfield at the moment. Yeah, we are. I've let Spotify have the reign and asked her to play the best cooking music, and that's what we've got. I just love it. I'm here for it. I'm really here for it. I'm hitting my full grandma hobby era as well. Like I am just like, just give me the old hobbies. I just want to do it. Like let me paint, let me do cross stitch, you know, things like that. Just let me do it. Let me be free. The dog. The dog. Yup. Okay. Oh my gosh. It's getting warm in here. So did anybody see last week, not last week, the week before with the stream? And when Bodhi knocked the whole camera over and the tripod? I was so here for that. I was like, my God, I really should cut that out and pop it as a little clip on the old YouTubes, I reckon, just for a bit of fun. Just for a bit of fun. Oh, golly gosh. Amazing. I'm sorry, I will try to be a bit more. I know I missed last week and it just sort of throws everybody off and the rhythm. I will be better this week, I promise. I promise. this? Ooh, Sharon Jones and the Dap King. I don't know what that is, but we're going for it. Oh, look, you can see my little thing. Sorry, I'm having a little view of what's happening on the stream. And I can see our little monitor. Me in my pajamas. It's just necessary. It's so necessary. I'm like living in my Ugg boots and I'm just like, oh, so here for it. But typically speaking, I hate being cold. So, you know, we're vibing. We're doing good. Open. Don't put face in. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah. These are going to be good. Oh, I can hear my kid coughing, the poor thing. The poor little thing. Get those ready. So we do have, I've got ones I prepared earlier. So these are our buns. These are the boys. So these are the gluten buns. And they come from, so I'm obsessed with the Harndorf Fruit and Veg Market. I love that place. Between that and the butcher, we only actually grocery shop about once a month. Everything else is done there and at the butcher. So, and typically speaking, our local butcher, which is good. And then my very sad gluten-free bun. She's sad. She'll fall apart. You watch. I have to put the cheese down the bottom so it doesn't fall apart. It's a sad situation. I should really go back to making my own, but we will do that another day. Then I was, yeah, we've spoken about getting later on like a standard, like its own freezer. We were going to get a chest one, but we're not. We're going to get a standard one, which we'll put in our garage so that we can buy more meat in bulk, but then also do more cooking in bulk as well so that we can keep things in there. So like when I do things like stock or Bodhi's just run past the camera. Can you see it shaking? With his bloody bed. It's going to happen. I can just tell. The camera's going. Anyway, where I was with that thought though was, Bodhi, no. We're not going to chew that. So where I was going with that thought is, so yes, we're going to have a freezer so that we can put things in there. So because I like to do my own stock, so that way I can batch stock in there, soup, those sort of slow cooker meals, and meat, because eventually I'd like to start buying meat in bulk. So especially locally, and this is all part of that sort of slow living and being self-sustainable. So as much as, like I said, we, you know, clearly we don't have a farm, we've just got a block of land, and you know, it's funny because when we get to June, we are going to be doing a little bit more of homesteading sort of topics, but we can talk, and we'll talk about it now anyway, is that, you know, my dream is always to be self-sufficient anyway. So in this garden alone, like I want to have fruit trees and everything back there, and I'll have like what they call a little kitchen garden out around my deck, so that you know, that we're just, you know, that's just got some like basic veg and herbs and all that sort of stuff, those things that we're using, and then other things that we can get locally, like our eggs we can get locally, our, you know, then getting meat from locals around here, and we can get like a quarter of a cow, or, you know, that sort of stuff that we have a lot of, so that we Bodhi's looking my foot. What are you doing, sweetheart? So that we can yeah, buy meat in bulk and save a bit of money on that sort of side of things as well, and just be nice and self-sustainable. That's the idea. That's the dream. The eventual dream. We'll get there. So yeah, that's the plan eventually. And we've got a good butcher, so he will get us meat like from, you do like a quarter cow, you know, half cow, the whole freaking cow, whatever you want to do. We tend to be more beef eaters than chicken. than we are. We're not really into lamb that much. A little bit into pork, but not overly too much either. So yeah, anyway, that's the plan. That's the idea. And they'll cut up the meat how you want it to be cut up as well. You know, so you can get like your different steaks and all that sort of stuff, which I love. And then we can have a freezer full of meat, so that we've just always got stuff there ready to go. That's the idea. Because my pantry is, I've gotten to a point too, like my pantry is an ingredient pantry now, which I love. So, you know, it's like I said, like tomorrow I want to make bread. Cool, everything's there. Like all the flour, I'm just going to go. Like I don't have to worry about going, oh, I want to make some bread, so I've got to quickly go down the shop and get this, this, and this, and then it will just be easy to buy the bread. No, I've actually got all the ingredients here to make the bread. Same with the cinnamon scrolls. Cinnamon scrolls. So hopefully those turn out bloody good, because I'm really excited to try it. I'm really excited. And we're going to do apple crumble. So I like to try and do some things that are in season as well. So, you know, like apple crumble is, you know, definitely like our apples are really in season. So Bodhi, stop chewing it. Stop chewing it. Stop chewing it. Yeah, so apples are really in season. So I think make a nice little apple crumble with some fresh cream, whipped cream. Yum. For that special treat. All right. Got to check the chippies because we're almost getting ready to do the rest of the burgers. Oh. Ooh, we are looking good. All right, we're so going to try one. Ow. They're good. They're good. Brody's looking at me like me, but he won't like chips anyway, so it's okay. They're pretty hot. All right, we're good. Oh, we're good. All right, 5 minutes. I'm going to chuck this on. We have to get to the end. We have to get to the meal, apparently. My husband was devastated the first week that we did this because you didn't even show the finished meal. And I was like, oh. I just went to time. I was like, oh no. What are you doing? What are you... He's putting his puts up on me. I cannot tell you the level of obsession that I have with this dog. Like, it is just... You would not believe. What are you doing, darling? Come this side so they can see you. Come here. Come on. Come here. He's sitting up against a dishwasher. Oh, I just love him. I love him. All right, squish patty. Squish the patty. I don't even know which butcher this is from either. We always get like really good patties from butchers. I just don't know which one this is from. I do not know. All right, since I ran out of oil in there, I need to use the big one. Because we definitely don't want our... So lately, I'm not even joking, like I have the most eclectic taste in music that you wouldn't believe. You know, like I love, you know, one of my favorite bands growing up was The Doors. Recently we just went for The Offspring, A Simple Plan. Like it's just all over the shop, right? Like I love nothing more than like 90s bangers. Like fucking love it. But lately I've really gotten into like, I don't know, like Etta James and Ella Fitzgerald. Right now we've got Dobby Darren, you know, Beyond the Sea. Like, and I'm so here for it and I love it. I think my kid thinks I'm like literally turning into a nana, but I just love it. Like, I love that 1940s jazz as well. It just, I don't know. I think it just invokes this feeling of like simpler times, you know, more relaxation where things were just, I guess that's probably not right either, because at time it wasn't like that, but that's what it feels like when I listen to it now. All right, let's turn this on. I was today years old. You know, like when you have got a gas cooker and you push it down and then you turn it, it goes tick, 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 tick. You know, like you can just like turn it to where you want it to be. And then, like, what? This whole time I thought you were like tick, 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 tick. No, you don't have to do that. You can actually turn it first. I only just learnt that. And same with vacuum cleaner. You know when you wrap the cord around, you know, like when you've got a vacuum cleaner that plugs into the cord and it's got those two little handles and you like wrap the like thing around. I didn't realize that, you know, all the time I like unwrap it like this, where I just have to actually flick the little tab and I can just like let it all loose. I just worked that out this week as well. What? This is crazy. It's so not fair. Anyway. Oh gosh. I also am a bit of a control freak with how things are put in the drawer, and when they're not there where they're meant to be, freaks me out. Freaks me out. All right, we're going to get this nice and warm. I'm not putting on this one because this one goes like 2 bananas, right? It's 2 bananas. It's 2 bananas. And it goes too hot. I think I'm going to pop these here so the boys can build their burgers and I can build my burger. Because I'm going to need to cut the burger buns on here in a second. Because it is nearly time. It's nearly time, people. How exciting. I know we're running a little over, so thanks for being with me. I got the new Apple Watch. Love it. It was my treat to myself. So as soon as I got my new job, I was like, once I get a job, I'm buying myself some presents, some back to work presents, which I'm very excited about. And one of those was a new Apple Watch, as I was due for an upgrade. But then, you know, when you don't have an income coming in, you tend to, you know, slow down the spending just in case. All right. She's going on. I've stuck it to the bench. There we go. Ooh. Now I've got to get the other ones on quick. Hi, Siki. You'll be on stream if you come this side. Letting you know. Huh? Nearly. Oh. He was off sick today. The little pumpkin. He's going to play with the dog. He's come to see where the food is. Oh gosh, look at this bad boy. She's not as big. She's big. All right, one more. You bringing the puppy on? He's been on already. He went outside. He was a bit naughty. Perfect. All right. All right. Now, we are going to do a little salt and pepper, a little seasoning. All right, so we'll take these off. Bin for these. Oh, home stretch, people. We're nearly done. How exciting! Give that a little wipe and a rinse down. All right. All right. Oh, hear everyone coughing in the background. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. All right. All right. We are going, I'm going to get plates out. So everyone's got a plate. 1, 2, 3. What I'm going to do, we're going to do the gluten-free one first for obvious reasons. So that we're not cross-contaminating. Oh God, there goes my finger. Oh God, this bun's not going to be the best because it's been frozen and now it's being defrosted and now it's falling apart. We love that. Oh God. Oh God. Oh, gluten-free life. How amazing. That's right. We will fix that. So we're going to save it with cheese. That's what we're going to do. We're going to save it with cheese. So before I even think about it, I'm going to chuck a slice of cheese on the bottom and a slice of cheese on top. It's the only shitty thing about gluten-free. Like, the products do not freeze well. Like, it's just shit, honestly. But it is the little hand that we're dealt, so we've got to do the best that we can. And so that means more cheese. More cheese, more cheese, more cheese. So that will hopefully hold it together a little bit. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. All right. Let's chuck that over there. All right. I mean, not that it matters, it's gluten-free bread. We're not cross-contaminating now because the boys, it doesn't matter. They can go either way. All right, buns. Oh God, I got a bit close to the bottom. I'm gonna let the boys build their own burgers, so they can decide what they want to put on there. Oh, the paranoia of my fingers. All right, beautiful. We'll put the chippies on there after. Rubbish, 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 rubbish. Hey, darling. All right, let's give these bad boys a flip. A flip and a squash. You stay there, you do you. We needed that on there, but anyway. Oh yeah! These are looking good. All right, we're so close. All right, let's pop this in here. Ready for the dishwasher. So then I can put the chippies out here. Watch your head. Watch your head, buddy. Oh, look at those. So we're ready for serving. All right, we've got to think sauces here. It depends what everyone wants. Burger sauce. tomato sauce, and mustard. More shake. Said, obviously we've got cheese. Because quite frankly, you cannot have a burger without cheese. Oh, yes. All right, these are looking good. Oh, yeah. I was really worried they're all going to be stuck, but they're good. Yum. All right. This is the bottom. That's the top. That's the bottom. Okay. Mine will be the presentation burger, but don't hold it against her because she's gluten-free, all right? She can't help it. She cannot help it. God, I'm cooking those low and slow, but God, they still get hot. All right. I'm going to put some chippies on. Actually, I'm going to get all the plates. I'm going to bring them over here while we're waiting. Ta-da-da-da. All right. My little mini tongs. Love these tongs. Oh, so crunchy, aren't they? Not all of them are like that, but. Oh, I'm choking on them. Oh my God, that's just what we want. All right. They're looking good. Happy days. All right, beautiful. All right. So we're going to turn that off so they can rest. I'll go straight in with this one just so that you can, go, here's one we prepared earlier. What have we forgot? What's the most important thing on a burger? Bloody pickles. Where are our pickles is the question. There's a sandwich stackers. That's not it. Here they are. Burger pickles. Cannot have a burger without pickles. If you're that person who does not like pickles, I just don't know how we're going to do it. All right, I just don't know how this friendship prevails if you don't like pickles. Because I'm like an extra pickle person. Like, wow, 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 look at that. Pickle, 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 pickle. For a little spate. There we are. Look at that extra fucking pickles, mate. All right, I'm going to grab some of this tomato. A little bit of tomato. A little bit of tomato. All right, help me choose. What sauce should I go with? Do I go with classic, just like tomato or mustard, or do I go with burger sauce? Shit, this is hard. I'm going with burger sauce. I'm sorry, people. Burger sauce it is. Oh, yeah. Just. Look at that. Have I left enough lettuce? There we go. All right. What I'm really afraid about, as I said, because I have because I've frozen this bun, I'm scared it's going to fall apart on me. But let's just see if we can sneak a bite in. Oh, so good. There you go, people. Easy Monday night homemade burgers and homemade chippies. Nice and easy. All right, guys. So next week, Monday, 6:30 p.m. All right, you're going to join me. It's going to be my first day on my new job. So we're going to have a little rundown, give you the vibe, how it all went. And we're going to be talking about utilizing your time and your energy to the best of your ability and how you can, you know, some hacks for just, you know, making it better. That's what we're going to do. All right. So without further ado, I will let you go. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube if you haven't already. Make sure you're subbing to us on Twitch. It's a whole new platform. Give us some love. If you've got recipes you want me to cook, let me know. Like, pop it in the chat. Let's do it together. Amazing. I will see you next week. Bye.